just a little update on the go-kart. We've got a Honda GX160, I think it is, motor. Came part and parcel with this. The only trouble is, as you can see, hopefully you can see here, the crankshafts are different. This one's got a 2 7/8 inch long keywayed crank. This one was on a gearbox, so I've ordered up a replacement crankshaft for the thing. Otherwise, we'll get around to some of the other things in a moment. We've got it pretty much together. We got the front steering links and all in there, but there was a problem, and maybe you'll be able to see if I get over here. The steering wheel was wobbling, and there's a flats on this shaft that apparently there were two of these big steering wheel things. This must have been the topmost one. It looks like somebody has attempted to throw a little weld in there and make it fit the flats, but they didn't do a very good job on it. So Saturday or Sunday, hopefully, I'll get down to the fellow down the street that sold it to me. He has a little wire feed welder, and we can either fill that in and file it down to fit, or just weld the blasted thing solid onto the shaft. So we've got the steering links all in there. I'm missing one lock nut for that little rod end, and cannot find that at all. It's a left-hand 10mm metric thread, so kind of screwed on that, but I think as long as it's locked on the other end, we'll be alright. Got everything else in place there. The tires are fairly shot, and the bearings are quite noisy. I think you can hear that. They spin, but they're rattly and rough. So I've ordered 4 new bearings for the front wheels. I've pumped up the get around here and see if we can see it. Pumped up the rear tire the other day. Focus. Pumped up the rear tire the other day, and of course it's split. Tube on it to come out of it. So I have ordered, they're like $10 a piece. I've ordered 4 new tires, 4 new tubes. There is 1 new tube in one of these tires. Got that rigged up. We've gotten the brake assembly mounted. It was swung around. You see the 3 bolts that hold the hub there. It was rotated around where it was just about dragging the ground. I think that's the proper position for it. Put new cables in. Even, see if we keep the focus on it. I even soldered the end of the cables so that they don't come unraveled. We've gotten some 2 bicycle handbrake levers there, one for throttle, one for the brake. I'm just about ready to rock and roll. Just have to route all the cables and everything. Even got where the heck is it now? Down in there. Found the throttle linkage stuff in the parts boxes, and have that all hooked up and working. Does need, that's not the right throttle return spring. I think that the correct one goes off of one of the mounting bolts back there underneath. Yeah, if you can see in there. That one right there. There's a little tab I have that has a hole in it. I think that's where the spring belongs. Other than that, what else do we have here? Down on the ground. You can see the see the tires are got the toe in, toe out just about. I think they're a little bit toed out, but they seem to work just fine. We're getting it set up. As soon as Mr. UPS gets here and brings me all my parts, I'm sure we'll get this thing running and take a zip around the block and then put it on the market. I also had to buy some more chain because the drive chain was just a little bit too short. It seems like it's like 3-4 lengths short. So I bought another 3-foot length drive chain. The clutch has been cleaned up and worked over, so that should pop right on there. And after we get the motor torn apart, put back together, get fresh oil in it, should be good to go.